Hey, hello everyone. You've tuned into Coffee with Wes for May the 22nd, 2025. My name is Wes, and I serve as the interim pastor at the First Baptist Church of Cutler. And I want to thank you for tuning in this morning or tuning in today and every day that you tune in. I really appreciate it. Here, let me get a sip of coffee first. I certainly enjoy our time together every Monday through Friday about this time. We're a little bit early today, but are we really early or are we right on time? I think we're right on time because it's about this time. Anyway, in case you're interested, if you check out the show notes or in the description, there's a link to some resources if you're leading the small group adult Bible study for Bible Studies for Life series this weekend in your church. There's a video of that, video summary of the lesson. There are some handouts. There is a discussion guide, all right there, so you can make yourself avail yourself of those resources. We're not like redoing the devotions that we do during the week. It's entirely different, but it's on the same topic and also the same passage in 2 Kings chapter 6. Anyway, just throwing that out there. If it can be of help to anybody, hey, all the power to you to go ahead and use it. And I hope it makes your small group Bible study. I hope it just helps you out in your small group Bible study. Okay, enough stammering and stuttering. Let's go ahead and get on with our time together today. And let me begin by talking about the big idea. The big idea today is this: God can disarm the enemy without lifting a sword. Okay, so maybe another way we could put it is that God can disarm your enemies without lifting a hand. So be thinking about that as we go through our time together today. And I want to show you what I mean as we move ahead in our study. We're going to be in 2 Kings chapter 6, and I'm going to read just a few verses, 18 through 21. So let me begin. 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 18. When the Arameans, and that's the Syrians, right? We've got that figured out. When the Arameans came against him, Elisha prayed to the Lord, "Please strike this nation with blindness." And so he struck them with blindness, according to Elisha's word. Then Elisha said to the soldiers, "This is not the way, and this is not the city. Follow me, and I will take you to the man you're looking for." And he led them to Samaria. And when they entered Samaria, Elisha said, "Lord, open these men's eyes and let them see." So the Lord opened their eyes, and they saw that they were in the middle of Samaria. Okay, so let's put a little context to this passage of Scripture. We remember from yesterday that when Elisha's servant got up one morning and looked out the window, he saw the whole city surrounded by the enemy. They were coming after Elisha, and they had surrounded the city. And so they were there to capture him because Elisha had been leaking the military plans of the Syrians to the king of Israel. And so the king of Israel knew what was going to happen before it ever happened. And so Elisha then prayed that the Lord would open up his servant's eyes so that he would see all of the army of God that was stationed there to protect him. And sure enough, Elisha prayed. The eyes of his servant were open, and he saw all of the soldiers and the chariots of fire that were there to protect Elisha. Now, okay, the enemy approaches. Elisha prays again, and this time he prays not for eyes to see, but he prays to God that God would strike the enemy with blindness. That's in verse 18. Not a complete blindness, obviously, because he moves them around, but blind enough, right? Blind enough. Then Elisha leads them straight to Israel's capital, which is Samaria. He says, "Hey, listen, the man that you're looking for is not here, but I'm going to take you to him." And they all follow him. And so the threat becomes powerless. The threat of the soldiers to Elisha becomes powerless in God's hands. Okay, so here's the application. I mean, it's a neat little story. You can read that. Let me encourage you to read 2 Kings chapter 6 for yourself. And it's really interesting and kind of, entertaining, if you will. But here's the application. Here's what we can take with us and understand from this passage of Scripture. You don't have to fight every battle yourself. Some battles are meant for God to handle supernaturally. Okay? Hear that again. You don't have to fight every battle yourself. Some battles that you're facing, maybe the battle you're facing right now, was meant for God to handle supernaturally. The Lord can confuse, He can disarm, He can redirect those who intend to harm you. The Lord can do that. Your job is to stand firm in trusting the Lord and allowing the Lord to do the work. Let go of the pressure to have to control every outcome. Man, who needs to hear that today? Okay? I know I do. God can handle your opposition better than you can. So you don't have to try to control it. Allow the Lord to handle it supernaturally. Here's the thought for today. This is what you can take with you today. Okay? When we let God take the lead, when we let God, it's all about control. It's about ego, really about ego and pride. But when we let God take the lead, God often wins the battle in ways that we would never imagine. Just let go and let God. You ever heard that term? That's the thought for today. When we let God take the lead, God often wins the battle in ways that we never even imagined. Okay, today's Thursday. It's a big day. It's an extra big day because we got a big weekend coming up, and I don't know if you're planning to be productive tomorrow. So if you're not planning to be productive tomorrow, you've got a lot to get done today. So get up, get going, get you some coffee, get another sip. Some of you I know drink the sun drop. Some of you drink the tea. Some just water. Whatever it is that gets you up, gets you going. Take a couple sips and get up, get out there and tackle the day. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.